Thanks for having us, Kyle. We're looking forward to flying with you today, and you're going to get to have an experience of a lifetime. We're going to take off, and we're going to go out and get clear of the airspace here at Oshkosh, and you're going to get to experience a loop, a wing over, and a barrel roll, which are the first three maneuvers that we fly during the air show this afternoon. And you'll be able to say, I've done that. It's a lot of fun. It's a unique view from the slot position. You'll get to see all three airplanes up close and personal, and you'll enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, second question is, when did you join the air show, but where did it start from? Were you airline pilot to now being a part of the Aeroshell Aerobatic?
Yeah, my flying career goes back 53 years. I soloed 53 years ago, July the 5th of this year. And I actually flew some air shows in the late 70s with Steve Gustafson, the left wingman, his dad. And airline career, retired early and was flying air shows, and Steve was my aerobatic mentor. And they needed some help back in 2010, and so I was able to fill in for them then. And then Gene McNeely, who flew the slot position for years, he was getting ready to retire, so they worked me into the slot position, and that's how it came about.
So explain the feeling of being part of the air show.
It's first of all, we're really close friends. You know, we're very close friends, and everybody knows everybody's family and kids, and it's just a really unique team. You know, we do what the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels do, except we're doing it in propeller-driven aircraft. And each one of these aircraft is a veteran. They've all served in our military at one time or another in their lives. So, you know, it's kind of unique having an aircraft that's this old, and we're able to fly them and you know, show the public, hey, this is what our guys back in World War II were trained in before they went off to war. Yeah, the T6, the concept of it came about in 1938. And it was manufactured, and it was actually flown by the South African Air Force. I believe it was retired in 1995 from the South African Air Force as the last country that had them full-time flying and using them. And this particular aircraft is a 1943 model, and I think Brian Reagan, the guy that flies right wing, has got the #2 aircraft. It's got the most time on it, and it was an SNJ that was flown down in Pensacola at the Naval Air Station, was based out of there for years. And we've actually met pilots that have showed us their logbooks where they flew that particular aircraft. So it's a lot of history in these airplanes. The #1 aircraft, flown by Mark Henley, is an aircraft that was in the French-Algerian War, and it's actually got some bullet hole patches on it. You can see them on the wings. And Steve's airplane at one time was used for seeding clouds for atmospheric research and thunderstorm research. So they all have a unique history on the aircraft, and they're a lot of fun to fly. They're hard to fly. They're not a forgiving airplane. If you can fly the T6, you have no trouble flying the Mustang, the Corsair, the other warbirds that are out there.
That's awesome. So talk about your passion for aviation. Like, what does it truly mean to you? Why you became an aviator? Just elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, my history for me, particularly in aviation, was my dad was a pilot. Didn't fly in the war, but learned to fly on the GI Bill after World War II. And I grew up with it. Because as long as I can remember, I was playing around with airplanes around the airport, and then I took advantage of him being a flight instructor when I got old enough. I soloed on my 16th birthday, private on my 17th, instrument on my 17th, commercial on my 18th. So I just, you know, fell in love with it and knew it's what I wanted to do. And, you know, went to college and was walked in with as a sophomore because I'd done all the flying in high school, which worked out really good. And you know, I think one of the most important things that the Aeroshell team does today is inspire the young people to let them know that, hey, you can do this. There's nothing special about any of us that are on the team. We're just regular old guys. We just have a really unique job, and we enjoy what we do. And we try to spread that love of flying and encourage people to get involved. And you know, if the only way you can lose with this thing is to quit. So, you know, you set a goal, you stay after it, and it'll come true. You know, you just got to work. It's not easy, but it can be done, and that's the attitude and the message that the Aeroshell team would like to present to the younger generation. Yeah, so I see you got a ride through AeroLEads, and boy, do we love them as a sponsor. The great thing about them is the product that they produce and the people that are associated with that company. I met the owner, Nate Calvin of AeroLeads, back about 2005 when I was flying a Yak, and we struck up a relationship, and he always talked about, you know, one of these days I might want to do something more with y'all, and when I got with the Aeroshell team and we decided to go with AeroLeads, it's been a great relationship for us and for the company, and we're proud to represent them. You're going to see a wonderful light show on the aircraft come Wednesday night, and this coming Saturday night we fly both the twilight shows. So thank you for AeroLeads, thank you for what you do for us and taking care of us, and we're looking forward to a great week here at Oshkosh.
Jimmy, would you say it's pretty easy taxiing?
Well, I can't see anything. If you'll notice, I'm turning left and right.
Yep.
And the reason I'm doing that is to be able to keep Steve in sight and the rest of them up ahead of us. And it's just part of the way you taxi a warbird, you know, particularly a tail gun.
Welcome to Oshkosh.
And that's just part of it. But as far as, you know, it doesn't take any strength or anything like that to do it.
Can you bring those
It's
signs
just hard to see on it.
away from the taxiway, about 4 more feet on each side? Yeah, both sides if you could.
What would you say would be the most challenging thing about flying a warbird?
Landing a T6 yesterday in the crosswind was pretty challenging. The wind was gusty out of the northwest, and we're landing on 3.6, and I was last to land. And, you know, Mark and Steve landed ahead of me, and I could tell that they were working real hard, and then I began to push the right rudder pedal, and I thought, man, I've got a lot of right rudder pedal push, and I decided I'm going to flaps half, so I retracted the flaps back to half. That helps a little bit on the crosswind landing and get it on the ground and get it slowed down and keep it under control. It's a bear on taxiing when it gets the wind gets that strong.
What's your landing speed?
Oh, we'll make the approach about 90 miles an hour and touchdown in the
Central Aircraft here.
so,
Departing runway
75.
36 this morning. Turn right heading 150 prior to the ATC control tower. Stay at below 1,300 until you're clear of the Class Delta airspace. Welcome to Oshkosh. Hope everyone has a great day.
I love the positivity.
Yeah. Have you been up here before? You have, haven't you?
Yeah, last year I was here, yeah.
We'll get rid of that wind noise once we get going.
Aeroshell, can you continue to do a run up before you go? I don't want to stop right here and do a run up. Roger that, we're still catching up.
How many years of air shows?
Steve, the number 3 airplane.
Usually they do it like right by you.
The team was founded in 1985. He was the North American Aerobatic Team. And so Steve's been flying that long. I've been with the team for 11 years.
That's awesome.
I'm the new guy.
Yeah.
Brian flew with the Red Baron, the Pizza Boys, and for 17 years.
Quick run up here.
Been with us since 2008. And Mark's been around since 25 or 26 years.
Wow.
There's a lot of experience on the team.
How many hours do you have in T6 now?
I've got right around 23,500.
Wow.
And Steve's got about 33,000. He's an ag pilot, so he's We kid him all of his times in 2 parishes in Louisiana, but I'm just kidding about that. He and Brian's got about I think 8,000. Mark's got about 8,500.
Wow.
We'll get a run up out of the way.
All right.
Okay, you can go ahead and slide your canopy closed for me.
Headlock.
I know we're now ready.
Forward's ready.
He's ready.
So we'll do a 2x2 takeoff. 1 and 2 will go together, 3 and 4 go together, and then we'll join up.
Flight, you're with me?
Okay.
In the diamond, and then we'll.
We're putting them right out there, guys.
We will get away from here and go do a loop wing over the barrel roll. Have some fun.
All right. Let's do it.
Aeroshell flight, you're on freak? Yeah, we're up.
This has to give you butterflies every time.
36 left, line up and wait. Line up and wait. All aircraft is departing runway 36, turn right heading 150 price to the ATC control tower. Stay out until class Delta. Aeroshell Team, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Let's go.
Forward's on.
And big forward Papa 3.
Feel all the turbulence off of them 2 up there.
Big forward, clear for takeoff. Forward, clear to go. And big forward, you can stay at 26.6 after you depart this for takeoffs and landings. Okay, we'll do that.
You okay, Kyle?
Yeah. This is awesome. Yeah, this is seriously what dreams are made of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty fun deal.
Throttle up, Mark. Throttle up.
Do you want me to move around and get some shots of the other aircraft in formation with these cameras you got, or just stay here?
Okay.
What do you want to do?
You want to do it now?
Yeah, right now I'm going to move.
Let's go to the right, left side?
Left side.
Runway 36.
Okay, Mark, I'm going to the left side of Steve for some camera shots.
Awesome.
Jimmy. Perfect, just hold that for a second. That good?
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Okay. All right, I'm going back to slot, Mark. You want to go to Brian's side, the right side, or not?
Yeah, let's do the right side just for a little bit.
Mark, I'm going to the right side. Brian, going to your right way. I think the sun's going to kill us here, but Ryan, stack down about 3 feet. Perfect, hold that.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Going to slide, Mark.
How difficult is it to fly formation in T6?
It's a real pig. It's underpowered. And what we're doing, we're working our butts off.
Oh yeah.
And the slot position is the hardest position to fly as far as keeping up because of the, I'm flying a bigger circle than they are. So I've got to fly faster than they do. And that can be a challenge at times.
Is there a lot of power management?
Oh yeah. I'm actually trying to pass Mark as we start the maneuvers. But I never get past him because he's, like I said, he's just got the geometry advantage on me.
This is so wild.
All right, we're gonna have some fun.
Let's do it.
We'll pull about 4 Gs.
Alrighty.
And coming down the backside of the loop, get a little bit of pull here. A little bit of G. And just completed the wing over. Now he's setting up for the barrel roll.
Looks so good.
Nose is coming up. There's the roll. And we're going to get a little bit sucked right there.
That's so cool.
That's it.
That's really, really cool.
Would I say land left breast? For dog, you put land red square. High speed taxi van on when you're under control.
Clear land red dot. High speed taxi for dog.
Good job, VTAL. Keep that airborne. Keep that airborne for me till the yellow dot. Yellow dot.
Jimmy, thanks for all you do and, continue bringing love and passion to aviation. It's really, really cool.
Well, I'm glad you came aboard. I'm glad you got to go experience the ride. And it was great flying with you. It's fun to be up here because everybody's so fired up about airplanes and aviation. Always get into darn turbulence off of them.
High wing tail trigger over the highway, start your descent. Good on the speed, Mark. Coming up.
You're okay to exit, Steve.
Having the opportunity to fly with Aeroshell Aerobatic Team was the experience of a lifetime. Thank you, AeroLED, for making that kid's dream come true. Flying in the number 4 slot position with Jimmy was the experience of a lifetime. When I created Aviators and Airplanes, I wanted to tell aviator stories. So telling Jimmy's story and be able to talk to him on the ground before a flight and then talk about the maneuvers and what we're doing and the characteristics of the aircraft while we're taxiing and while we're flying was the experience of a lifetime. And I couldn't be any more thankful for that opportunity with Jimmy, AeroLED for arranging this opportunity, and the Aeroshell Aerobatic Team. They're one of a kind. They're the true ambassadors of aviation. And to have this opportunity, I'm speechless. So thank you, thank you, thank you.